What is up, everyone? Just wanted to do a quick little recap of that Warriors Trailblazers Western Conference Finals. It probably seems like it was about a year ago now, as it's been a little bit of a while since Game 4, where the Warriors completed the sweep, of course, and so they've got about 9 days of rest coming until tomorrow when they start the NBA Finals to take on the Toronto Raptors in Toronto. Of course, the Raptors have a lot less rest, as on Sunday they won Game 6 in Toronto to beat the Milwaukee Bucks in 6 games. And I personally thought the Bucks were the better team with Giannis Antetokounmpo and were going to win that series. However, I didn't really surprise me that the Raptors with Kawhi Leonard were able to come out on top. Now, what I think is that this is not a series, this NBA Finals, this is not a series where the Warriors are just going to be able to cakewalk and just sweep like the Trailblazers were. Now, I mean, they got kind of lucky to be able to sweep the Trailblazers because, of course, the Trailblazers are a good team, but they just knew how to bounce back, as in games 2, 3, and 4, they overcame big deficits. You know, just played defense towards the end and just played their normal strength and numbers basketball and just to complete that series sweep without Kevin Durant or DeMarcus Cousins. And Kevin Durant will still not play Game 1 of the series tomorrow, Game 1 tomorrow against the Raptors. He might play Game 2. I'm not sure what the ruling has been on that, but he will travel with the team to Toronto. And also of note, this is the first time in the NBA Finals that the Warriors have not had home court advantage. Of course, all 3 times they played the Cavs, they had home court advantage. It's also the first time they will play another team besides LeBron and the Cavs, as they will now face Kawhi and the Raptors. And you know, the Raptors have a pretty decent team. You know, first off, they got Jeremy Lin, who, I mean, obviously he's not like a whole big name player for them, but he was, being from the same town as me, Palo Alto, California, he used to be one of my favorites when he was on the Dubs for his rookie year. And then I was mad when, of course, they got rid of him. And then about a year later, I believe in 2012, about like a year and a half later, it was Lin's Sanity for about a month. He made like national or international like history, basically international news. You know, he's one of the only few Asian American players. He's also one of the only few NBA players to make it from Harvard, which is interesting, of course, because Palo Alto, where both me and him are from, was also home to one of the other top schools, Stanford, but of course he was able to go to Harvard instead. So, and you know, of course, he grew up a big Warriors fan and was happy to play for them for his rookie year. But so yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing the Warriors play him for the NBA Finals. I'm sure that's gonna be crazy for him. But you know, the Raptors have a good team. You know, with Kyle Lowry, you know, Serge Ibaka, Marc Gasol, of course, my fellow Danny Green. Back when he played for San Antonio, I mean, hey, remember that series 2013 when the Warriors lost to the Spurs? Danny Green, I remember, tore it up in that series, and he's still got some left in him. But you know, as decent as, you know, their roster is, without their superstar Kawhi Leonard, just like the Cavs, obviously now they don't have LeBron, are absolutely nothing. The Raptors are absolutely nothing without Kawhi Leonard, and they would not even be facing us in the NBA Finals, of course, without Kawhi Leonard. The Warriors would probably be facing the Bucks if it wasn't for Kawhi Leonard. That being said, though, this is not a series that the Warriors are going to sweep or just cakewalk, and I actually see the Raptors winning Game 2, I think, in Toronto. I see the Warriors winning Game 1 tomorrow. Of course, them having more rest, it should favor them as well. And however, I see it being a close game, and I see the Raptors actually getting Game 2, and I see the Warriors winning this series in 6 games. So, yes, I think the Warriors will complete the three-peat and will get the series win, but it is not going to be as easy as it was against the Portland Trailblazers. And the Raptors are a good team, and, you know, of course, it's their first time that they've been in the NBA Finals, and, you know, for the whole country of Canada, it's going to be behind them, as well as most of the United States, being, you know, most of them obviously are tired of the Warriors winning championships, just like I'm tired of the Patriots winning Super Bowls and always make it to the Super Bowl. So, yep. Looking forward to the series. And let's get it. Let's go Dubs. Peace.